This is a special report from About Space Today.
To see one of the most important discovery of the 21st century.
Nazca, Peru, home of one of the most mysterious archaeological sites on Earth. A new mystery has emerged from this remote location, and it takes us from what we see above the ground to what lies below.
Welcome to Special Report. I'm David Denault. Scientists have uncovered an alien body discovered near the Nazca lines in Peru dating back some 1,700 years. And X-rays of the alien mummy shows three-fingered hand and toes and an enlarged head. This is one story you don't want to miss. Next, as America and the world is listening to Special Report on About Space Today. Hey, it's the good old summertime, and time to think about a Florida beach vacation. Well, D&D Cruise and Tours is the official travel agent for About Space Today, and we want to invite you to come and see the Space Coast this summer. Our hotels are just steps away to our beautiful sun-bleached beaches and the azure waters of the Atlantic Ocean. And we're just minutes from the cruise port, with many hotels offering free or reduced parking. And maybe you'll want to come and see and visit the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex. And maybe just relax to the sound of the waves crashing along our shorelines. Call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631 and come and see the Space Coast. Welcome back. An alien mummy that has a three-fingered hand and toes and an enlarged head. Well, this does not appear to be a hoax. And here's more from Melissa Tittle.
We get a lot of leads here at Gaia regarding new discoveries or investigations, but one particularly interesting lead came to us from a journalist named Jaime Maussan.
My name is Jaime Maussan. I am an investigative journalist, and I've been working as a journalist for the last 47 years of my life.
He got word of some mummies in Peru that didn't look human.
We decided to go to Peru and examine and see if these were fake or real or what were they. Our crew jumped on an airplane and flew from Colorado to Lima, Peru.
Once the scientists arrive, the body is revealed and they get to analyze it for the first time.
When he brought it out and pulled it out of the box, it was a stunned silence at first.
It means that this was a person who was walking as we do, who was able to move hands as we have, with long legs. So proportion of the body was very similar to ours. It is absolutely authentic hand with three long fingers, very long. That's, of course, was the most amazing. It was not our rounded skull, but it was very protruded skull, very clear. And on the skull as well, it was very, very natural. Very interesting, they had neither nose nor ears, only little holes.
The mummies are covered completely in this white dust. But this is not just white dust, it's something that is going to really dry the skin, and the skin will be able to survive for so many years.
When Constantine pulled out the sample and we saw the gray skin, then I knew, because I know that bodies, when they reach that level of decomposition, they turn this kind of slate gray. So that I felt really good about.
One of the most important things I think that we can do is to take samples, and the samples are important for a couple of reasons: carbon-14 testing and DNA testing, where we can figure out how old the possible creature is and, of course, what the genetic makeup of it is. One of the labs that we sent a sample to for carbon-14 dating came back, and the results were anywhere from 245 AD to 410 AD.
So is it possible that someone could have constructed a creature like what was discovered?
Based on the images that I'm seeing here, it seems unlikely.
Professor Krotkov and his team in Russia also analyzed the body, and they've actually discovered some very interesting evidence.
In layman terms, a mummy is when organs are extracted. So this is technically not a mummy. However, in this case, the body was mummified, but the organs were not removed.
All religious beliefs of ancient people, they are based on some reality.
So we're wondering what we're really dealing with here.
Scientists in Peru are continuing to study the alien body with a three-fingered hand and toes and an enlarged head that lived here on Earth 1,700 years ago. And let me remind you to join Dawn Meyer, Space Coast news editor, on Friday for America in Space, and on Tuesday, listen to This Week in Space with John Gomez. And give us a like and click follow us. Thank you for joining me from your home or where you work. I'm David Denault.
This has been a special report from About Space Today.